think about for a moment what you can actually fit in the back of a Cadillac Mirage. You could fit most of Alex Roy's scarf collection, 4 hosts of drive, spooning, 4 LS engines, a Morgan 3-wheeler parked in reverse, and a full-size mattress. This one we found in Selma, California, and it's one of 204 built. So if you're into Cadillacs, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, because we have just found you the unicorn. So this is kind of cool, because right now I'm sitting behind the wheel of a Cadillac Mirage, one of 204 built, and guess what? It's a pickup truck. Now, I guess you didn't realize that Cadillac made pickup trucks, but for a couple of years, they did. Now, this started life as a Coupe de Ville. Now, on its own, a 76 Coupe de Ville was okay, but people wanted something extra. Think of this as the guy that wanted the El Camino, but didn't want to be seen in an El Camino, so he decided to go a little upscale and get a Cadillac. Now, Cadillac commissioned these from builder Jeanne Winfield. He took these cars, the Coupe de Villes, cut them, widened them, stretched them, put a pickup bed in the back, and then sold them at Cadillac dealerships. You just don't see these things. So when we came upon one, you know, we knew we had to film it. It is a unicorn.
They only converted 216 Coupe de Villes. So Cadillac shipped them to Chadsworth, they were converted, and then distributed out through Cadillac dealerships. So out of the 216, there was 104 that had a golf bag door. So if you took your Mirage pickup and you were a golfer and went to the country club, there's a little door on the right side between the fender skirt and the door that you opened up, and where actually the back seat carpet area, you could slide your clubs, lock it up. I mean, this is 70s stuff. You know, you don't see that kind of stuff.
Now, under the hood of this thing, you're gonna giggle, is an 8.2 liter, 500 cubic inch V8 that makes a whopping, wait for it, 200 horsepower. However, the torque rating is huge. The torque rating is 400 pound-feet. So when you jump on it and it drops a gear, you know what? Believe it or not, it actually pulls. And the cool part is the ride is silky, silky smooth. The seats are back, the air conditioning's on, and we're driving a Cadillac. And there's something very cool about that. So let's try something here. Ready? From a dead stop, we're just gonna whack it. Dead stop, 500 cubic inches. Okay. So it'll roast the back tires for a little bit. Nothing crazy, but it gets up and rolling. Now we're still into it at 60. So that's actually not bad for a car that weighs 4,500 pounds. We're talking all steel here. There's no plastic, there's no anything. This car is 100% American US steel, and it's kind of neat. Now, fit and finish. Well, 70s Cadillacs were just that, 70s Cadillacs. You had some kind of cheesy plastic on the dashboard. You have the leather, which is actually kind of nice, and the dashboard is, well, let's just say it's period correct for a 1976 car. The seats are unbelievably comfortable. These are sofa seats. These are your grandfather's lounge chair and his recliner. This is the seat that he sat in and watched football after he ate a big meal on Sunday. To drive across country, the best. They are fantastic and super, super comfy.
A friend of mine that does my fabricating, he goes, Danny, have you ever thought about doing something with the Mirage like you do, you know, I mean, taking it to a different level? I go, oh, no, 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 no. To me, that would be sacrilegious, but I said, well, let's try it. So one day we got it up in the air, we put the wheels on it. Well, I was liking it. So I went to the wrecking yard and I got everything out of a parts car. We cut the coils and we got the car down to where it's at, had my guy come tint the windows. That car there, done up, kind of custom, you know, where are you going to see that?
Now, on its own, well, the Mirage is, say, an interesting looking car, right? With the addition of the wheels and the addition of the drop spindles, all of a sudden this thing takes on a look and feel that's simply sinister. Think of it like this. So I'm Henry Hill, right? I'm in the witness protection program now, and I just got relocated to Fresno. Well, this is what I'm gonna buy. You know why? Because this says, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna buy a Cadillac now, and it's a pickup truck, so I fit right in with you guys. I'm gonna haul my wine barrels and my pasta and everything else, but I'm a regular guy, just like you, right? Not so much. Not so much. Because if you roll up in this thing and the farmers take a look at you, guess who they're not thinking is just like them? This guy. Everything about the interior on this car is driver-centric. All the AC controls are off to my left. The only thing that's in the center is the radio. I like the fact that as a driver, it concentrates on me. I don't want it to concentrate on the passengers. I really don't care. As a passenger, you're a passenger. That's your job. One of the things that cracks me up is that we're sitting in here and I'm looking out over an ocean of black steel in front of me. I mean, the hood on this thing is huge. It's absolutely huge. Now, I know a lot of you guys that live in Europe or live in, the Middle East or Australia or whatnot that see this will say, well, it's too big. Why would you ever want to drive something like that? As Americans, it's kind of part of our DNA to like big cars. I mean, some of us don't. I absolutely love them. I think they drive great. I think this whole floaty suspension thing is fantastic. It's a whole different type of experience behind the wheel. Jeanne Winfield, who's a very famous old hot rodder and sculptor and designer, he crafted this shape, and he did so with a lot of flair. I mean, this thing looks great. You still have the big grille up front, those big chrome bumpers out back, but he was able to do it in such a way that it's so different from anything else. And it's an oddball, and that's okay. That's okay. I like the fact that companies back then could still do that. Here, today, everything is designed by committee. Everything is designed by beat counters. And that kind of customized style, it's few and far between. I love the fact that this exists. I love the fact that there were 5 or 6 guys that sat in a room one day and go, we're gonna make a pickup truck out of a coupe de ville. You know what? Yes, this car might have been a bad idea, but I can't say it's the worst idea I've ever seen because I like it. I hate to say it, but I would buy one of these, I would put it in my collection, and I would look at it and it would make me laugh and make me smile. So how bad of an idea was it really? I don't know.